I want to talk briefly about those Disney Cruise Line promos real quick. So, uh, briefly, if you look at the collection quest for Disney Cruise Line, it is Azurite Sea. I actually didn't see this until Dylan uploaded it to our show notes. So, Dylan, I assume this came from somebody who's sailing on
Walt Disney
I'm
World
trying to read
News
the fine print.
Today is
Okay.
where it came from.
That's where it came from. So it looks like it's an Azurite Sea Collector's Collection Quest. I say collectors, it's not collectors, it's collection, but Azurite Sea Collection Quest, where you fittingly you get to find 3 Kakamoras, a Hey Hey, a Moana, and Islands I Pulled from the Sea. So very themed, but let's talk about the promo that you get for completing, or more like promos you get for really participating. So uh, we talked about this in our Gen Con episode. Lorcana has been tested on Disney Cruise Line before. That is confirmed. There is a very old article on Mushi Report where right before the game released, they were testing this with Ryan Miller on a Disney cruise ship. Ryan Miller, and probably the reason why he missed Gen Con is because he was on board the Disney Treasure, and they are quietly testing this Lorcana Collection Quest event on the Disney Treasure, which is the newest cruise ship, focuses on 7-night itineraries. But here's the promos that you could get on the cruise ship. Again, these are cards we've seen before, but each have their own unique border and even their own unique rarity symbol at the very bottom. But on qualifying, that's the word I'm looking for. On qualifying itineraries, there is a pirate night where where your meals are pirate themed, and there's a fireworks and a pirate band. Every stateroom gets a Mickey Mouse promo. Dylan, any guesses as to how many staterooms are on the Disney Treasure?
I've never been on a cruise before, so I have no idea. But I mean, the way that you have talked, that's a lot of Mickey promos.
On the Disney Treasure, there is 1,256 staterooms. So every cruise itinerary, every week, there's 1,256 promos going on. Now, here's the thing: we don't know how long they are testing this. It could be a one done. We don't know, but Pirate Night giveaway is pretty big. Meetup sessions, that is pretty big. That gets the Goofy Expert Shipwright. If you've never taken the Disney cruise, there is once you are on board and connected to the Wi-Fi, you can see all the free events and stuff like that you can participate in. And Lorcana is not one of those things. On my last sailing on the Disney Wish, I actually found a group of Lumineers on the cruise ship, and we had picked 2 dates and times during our sailing to meet and play Lorcana. So that's currently the extent of it, but it appears they're doing play or trade sessions to receive a Goofy promo card. If you complete your collection quest, the Kakamora, the Moana themed one, you will receive the Donald Duck Buccaneer. For your advanced quest, which we mentioned this
we have not seen yet.
We have not seen this, but they at Gen Con they did have a harder rarity collection quest. So assuming that's the same thing, you will receive a Daisy Duck promo card. We don't know if it's the same thing or not. So to be continued on that one, probably. Thoughts? I think that's where they're going with this.
I genuinely don't know if the other photo that we showed, the Azurite Sea collection, if that is just marketing, or because we know at Gen Con there was collection quest for every set that has came out, all the way from first chapter all the way up to Reign of Jafar. I go back to the argument that if everybody participating had to get the same cards, it would be a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
I would like to think that this Azurite Sea collection quest that we are seeing is just a marketing stint to show off the sailors and sea and selling or whatever, and that you're still going to end up seeing like a diverse pool of different types of collections. That way more people can complete it, and then you will still have the higher ranked or the harder one per se, which isn't going to be made up of commons and uncommons, but you might see some rares and super rares in it. I think the one me and you were in, someone actually had to get a Tamatoa.
So shiny,
Like
yep.
yeah. So
Super
like
rare.
definitely be harder to complete.
Yeah.
Definitely, I just can't see it being one collection quest.
No, it has to be multiple. Lastly, our fifth and final promo is the Minnie Mouse. Oh goodness, what's her tagline? It's the Ruby Minnie Mouse. Lookout, something lookout. I feel I forget her tagline.
Pirate Lookout.
Pirate Lookout. Yep. So something notable too is you get this promo if you purchase the Stitch Collector's gift set at Mickey's main sale. Very fitting because that Stitch Collector's gift set is
Pirate Stitch.
Pirate Stitch. Yep.
Yep.
So this confirms something else is that at least the Stitch Collector's gift set is going to be available in Mickey's main sale, which is the name of the gift shop on all Disney cruise ships. So selling Lorcana, this is the only information we have. But I'm very excited about this. Now here's the thing: it's only on the Treasure. I am on the Destiny in February, and the Destiny will be the newest ship come this November. And I'm hoping that they will either A, continue the test and expand it to the newest ship, or B, just go ahead and be like, this was a success. Let's do it on all the cruise ships. I will say this, though, and something that Dylan mentioned yesterday, the secondary market for these promo cards, I feel like, is a little crazy right now.
Ridiculous. It's disgusting.
People can do whatever you want with your money in the secondary market, but right now I think the average cost of these promo cards is what, $100 a pop. I think we saw on eBay going for the secondary market,
or more, depending on which ones.
I would just hold tight. Like, I know we don't talk a whole lot about telling people to hold or not hold on this, but I'd hold out personally. I'm not doing this. I'm not buying any secondary market.
Here's the thing: we're not going to release this podcast episode until a week later.
Right.
As of this moment, we have no actual Ravensburger confirmation. All of the signage and stuff that we're showing in these pictures, yes, it has Ravensburger's logo slapped on it. We know that Ryan Miller was on the cruise ship or whatever, but they have not came out in any way, shape, or form, as far as I'm aware of, and actually said anything during one of the Lorecast, put out a news article, or anything about it. Within the time that we finish recording this and the time that we post it, maybe we will have more news. Maybe we won't. But eventually, they will come out and they'll talk about it. The secondary market right now is just, it's new, it's fresh, so it's going to be expensive. But we got to make sure that over time, those prices do come down. And if you are able to go on these cruise ships and stuff, then awesome. But we don't need everybody that goes on here that gets one of these Mickey cards out of the 1,000 some that are going to be on this ship and then market them all for that price.
Yeah, it's steep. It's steep, but again, that gets into a whole market thing that I'm not qualified to talk about and stuff like that. But
these aren't Enchanteds.
No, they're just.
I mean, they're promos, and
alternate
I think their prices will really be determined on how long they're available. And the big thing right now, and I guess is the only argument for price, is how much does it cost you to get one of these? Because my fear with these promos and then the special or magical places promos are the ticket prices will be tied to it. Because in order to get them, you might have to pay ticket prices to get into the theme parks to participate in these. Or you might have to pay to go on the cruise ship to get these, which automatically increases the value because they're harder to get. I mean, that Minnie Mouse alone, not only are you having to pay to be on the cruise, then you're having to also pay to buy the Stitch Collector's gift set just in order to get this one piece of cardboard.
Yeah. the barrier's there. So I'm hoping they say something about it, because right now this has a lot of people talking, including me. I'm excited at the prospect of maybe this is coming to the Destiny. So I would like to think that they're going to come out and say something. But again, they may not. This just might be a test. And this may be all we hear about it for 6 months. We don't know.